Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to You Game Something New Every Day. We're playing Mindustry today, which is what we left off with. And we are picking up right where we left off, defending against the waves. I maybe built a little too close. It's preventing me from building good designs. And we don't have very much lead, which is something we should have automated earlier for the base. So currently that's kind of catching up. Do you think we've tapped into all of these coal patches? It also seems that 3 graphite presses is more than enough for the amount of coal we have. I could get a little bit more from over there. Oh, wait, this is not working. Huh. You know what? That's doing weird things. I'm just going to do that. When you eventually branch out, there are worlds with bases, and they attack adjacent levels periodically. So then, if one of my bases gets attacked, what happens? Do I immediately have to switch over to that one, or how does that work? Now, why is it not auto-constructing those when I come back? That was weird. Power is very low. We need a bit more. Hopefully that's enough. Our batteries are drained. Is there more coal? Oh, there's more right here. So if you don't go back to the world, you don't have to fight those waves, but if you ever want to, like... Or do you stop getting resources from that base or something? Oh, geez. Oh, we just died. Cool. They're breaking through! He's on a rampage! Good thing I set up the second defenses. Okay, so... what exactly happened here? If you branch out carelessly, they can be attacked at the same time. What I don't understand about that, though, is what... attacked in what way? Like, do you immediately... does it say, hey, your base is under attack, and then it, like, now you're on that map? Or do you get to go back whenever you want to defend it? And what's the penalty for not doing that? Couldn't you just ignore it? So, these are the questions I'm having. Okay. It's looking a little better. I should probably make some scorches. They're supposed to be good. These dudes are just destroying my walls. This copper is just annoyingly close. If I had like 3 more tiles, I would probably be fine. But it's preventing the design I want. And the annoying thing about scorches is I'd have to get coal to them, so that's kind of annoying. It's very annoying, actually. If you ignore it, you lose the world. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. That wouldn't be good. Okay, I need a bunch more of these, and we're just gonna have to rely on batteries. Oh, we have negative power. Bit of a problem, eh? How about we make that a little better here? I wonder if batteries explode if they get killed. Maybe something I should figure out. Okay, that was a lot better. Far less dangerous than before. We do need a mender over there, a mender up here. Second line of defense. These dudes are great. Because these kind of use coal, but you don't have to get coal to them, which is a pretty huge benefit. And we'll build a couple more batteries just to make sure they all have power, but I think we'll be fine. 24,000 stored power should be enough. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, what does it say? Power use is 198 per second. But what's the fire rate? 1.66 shots per second. Okay. 20 damage. It's interesting it doesn't explain anything about its like arcing through stuff. If they're wet and shocked, I guess that does extra damage. So that's a thing, maybe? I don't know. Let's get to it here. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh my gosh. These things are insane. Let's make another one. We'll just melt our foes with the power of electricity. Bring it on. Oh. I was standing in a dangerous place again. Okay. We're losing a little bit of resources with my bold strategy, but it's working. And did I unlock anything? I can't remember. That was a no. Okay, cool. Only a few more waves, and we'll be good to go from this planet. It's disconnected. I should do a router and then bring this home. So it's just free lead. Why not? Okay. So that'll be a bunch of lead back to the base, which is good. Math is icky. No, math is amazing. What are you talking about? Where did my drink go? I had a drink here. Guardian approaching in 2 waves. Well, guess we'll find out if we've got what it takes to be the Pokemon Master. Now it seems that power is wasted, which is, I guess, not a great thing. So what I'm thinking I might do is build a few more batteries in a different location. Batteries expensive? Lead, they're kind of lead expensive. And then once all the batteries are charged up, we can probably turn a few of the generators off But what's the point? That's the only thing this coal is doing, so never mind. But I will build yet more of these guys. They're kind of expensive on lead. I really should have connected more lead early on. 50 each. But I think with all that, there's not a lot of ground forces that are going to be able to get through here. Oh my goodness. I kind of wish... I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of the, like, you get accidentally hit by one thing in the battle because you're trying to watch the battle, and then you die, and then you're not even there anymore. I don't know if I love that. Oh wait, no. This was... That's supposed to be routers. This is walls. Well, these defenses are doing just fine for now. Yeah, I did notice the red bars are health before, but the health is basically nothing. You get hit by like 2 things and you're dead. So, you might as well just die. Why don't I do the same thing I did over there? Uh-oh. Armored, weak ammo, copper and lead is not effective. Use higher tier turrets. We made pretty short work of that guy. I barely even got to see him. Yes! Victory! Cool. Sector is captured. Oh, you do get better ships. Good. Okay, what did we get? A kiln smelts sand and lead into metaglass. Not to be confused with Metagross, the Pokemon. Hail fires small shells at ground. Enemies over long distances. Ah, snipers. Yes. We're gonna go straight for that. And then kiln. And a pulverizer. Ah, crushes scrap into sand, so that's where I can get sand. And an incinerator vaporizes item or liquids. A melter can make slag. Okay, that's a lot of new things we just got there. And... cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, because we have some peace and quiet, is I'm going to melt... I'm going to turn all this scrap into sand. I think that works okay. No, that one's not even getting any. I don't need that. Okay, so we'll do that, and then this runs past those. Oh, this is sand right here. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I was looking for things that looked more like ore. This just looked, it kind of blended in with the terrain. That's hilarious. Okay, so we don't need to crush the scrap into sand. We can get all the sand we ever want. Just doing this. There it is. Now I'm guessing sand isn't something we need to stockpile, but we're going to do it because we're hoarders and we like things like this. So, come on, figure it out. Okay, so we'll do that. No, what is this nonsense? What the heck? That shouldn't be default behavior. So if I put... my buttons are hard. If I put a wall here, then will it do what I want it to do? Yes. That's really annoying. Okay, so anyway, we have infinite sand here. And so let's look at our new buildings. So it was... First of all, there's silicon, which is coal and sand. There's the kiln, which is lead and sand. There's pyrite, which is coal, lead, and sand. Oh no. It's too many things. And there's a melter, which is scrap, which makes liquid slag. Okay. And then the pulverizer just turns scrap into sand. Oh, they require power. Interesting. Kiln requires power. Pyrite mixer requires power. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna need some more power generation. So this will be Borzy powers. And then do some routers. 5 is probably fine. Combustions. Batteries behind them. And then power node to link things up. Okay, so sand and lead was a thing. So we'll use this lead for whatever needed that. Okay. Keep this. I wish there was an automatic, like, hug the belt to the terrain kind of control. You know, it's like this, but instead of doing a nice 90-degree angle, it would hug the terrain as close as possible. That would be a very good quality of life feature. Because that's usually what I want to do to keep a belt out of the way. Okay, so we've got lead. And then sand is accessible. So what was lead and sand again? I already forgot. Is it the kiln? Yes, metaglass. Ta-da! Health 160, build cost. Oof. 1 and 1 makes 1. Okay, and then silicon is 1 and 2 make 1. So silicon uses less power, 0.66 seconds, 0.5 seconds. Pyrite is very slow, but uses very little power, so that's kind of interesting trade-offs and whatnot. Now here's the question. How do I do this? Because I've never had 2 inputs before to a thing. So if the kilns are here, we need lead in. I didn't mean to right-click that. And we need sand in. Interesting. So... I wonder if these need to be spaced out, because I can't think of an easy way. Because we don't currently have a splitter, and a distributor does what exactly? Distributes input items to 7 output directions equally. So I still don't think that's good to mix items in a distributor. And we'd have to mix them on the input belt anyway. So yeah, sorters can be useful. We don't actually have like a merger type thing. to get equal numbers, you know, which is what I was thinking. So then this comes over again with the distributor problem. Okay. Can easily feed you. Can we do that? Oh ho ho. Now we're thinking with portals. Now we're thinking with portals. Oh crap, though. That can't be there. Okay. I think that should do it. Now, for the other one with 3 inputs, that's almost certainly just going to require spacing between them. I can't think of an easy way. I mean, I guess we could do one of the outputs just like this. It's just like Factorio. I guess that makes sense. Oh, power. That's a thing, isn't it? Where did I make the power? Down here. Shouldn't those power each other up? Maybe it's only batteries that do that. Okay, Metaglass is here. Has arrived. Now, this is unfair. There are not enough entryway spaces. There's only 3 there, at most. I guess 4 if you take advantage of the terrain, which we shall. But this is definitely going to be in the way. Again, with the needing to use thingy to make a bridge that's longer. Can you manually make a bridge? You can. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so what's that? Bridge conveyor is, of course, 3 and 6, because why not? Yeah, if I ever get these memorized, I will be very surprised. Okay, so we do that. Why is coal mixed on this sand belt again? Oh, that's inputting to there? Come on, guys. Really? We're better than that. Or so I thought. Alright, Metaglass, get over here. Oh, and that's gonna have output issues too, isn't it? I think that one won't input because it's the output direction, so I think we're probably okay on there. Oh, and we actually ended up losing the output for those because of the... Because I didn't know that you could do it a different way yet. Alright, Metaglass is a thing, y'all. Beautiful. So that'll start stockpiling. That's important. Coal. We have a lot of coal. Oh, because sand got on here. No, that's not what I meant to do. How do I... There it is. There we go. And if and when we ever completely fill up on graphite, we'll grab some extra coal. We also have lots of copper. Yikes. I would like to do one more of the resources, which was... I'm going out on a limb and thinking pyrite might not be needed as soon. That could be completely backwards, though. Silicon versus pyrite. Not really sure. Let me look at the planet map, actually. So next is the ruinous shores or overgrowth. It looks like... Or, wow, we have 3 options. It's kind of scary. And the tech tree... Oh, we unlocked something because we did metaglass. Cool. We unlock something else when we produce pyrite and silicon, so it's probably worth doing those. Okay. So what is this? A wave. Fire streams of liquid at enemies. Automatically extinguishes fires when supplied with water. Knockback and makes them wet, which means more shock damage. If we give it slag, it does some damage. It actually does pretty good damage. Cryo, fluid, freezing, oil, tar. So slag does decent damage. Is 80 DPS a lot? I can't remember. What was this? The duo is 27. Yeah, so 80 is pretty good. Try out combinations. Sorter, inverted sorter, router, and junction. I mean, yeah, I guess junctions can make a router output skip over a belt. I mean, that's kind of what's happening here, actually. But we'll get it figured out. Okay, so I need some coal, and then we need some more sand. So we're going to make silicon. I'm going to at least do that one. Okay. There are times I want that, and there are times I don't. Okay, so there's some coal. I might as well just get every bit we can here. Okay. Shall I ignore this copper? I don't know. Well, we've already gotten this far, so in for a penny, in for a pound is what they say. At least. The nice thing about this map is the sand is free and easy. Which maybe it is on a lot of maps, but... Power will become an issue. We'll see. See about that. Why don't I connect the power nodes from these two? Because we've got a bunch of power up here being generated and not getting used. And I could remove the menders because they're just a constant power draw. But if I remove the menders, then we get attacked. That might be a sad Krydax. So for now, I'll leave them. All right. All right, we're all linked up. We're quite power positive here. And then we need the old silicon smelters. I think 4 is going to be enough. It's been enough for all this sand. Oh, we don't have enough sand. Well, what the heck are we doing? Surely that's enough. Four items, 4.1 items per second. So 4 items a second. I guess we just need to think about it, the total here, but it looks like that's close to a full belt. And do we have a full belt of lead coming in? 0.53, so that's 1 a second. Yeah, I think we do have a full belt of lead, so we want a full belt of sand. Otherwise, we got issues. And I think that will do it. Okay. So now we need this system. And we're going to make the first use of whatever this is called. Copy. Because I don't want to design that again. So that's going to go here. Coal will go in this way. Sand will come over. And there we go. That one's not getting used. Cool. Okay. And then we've got a belt and a belt. That'll come down. We'll have to figure out how to get that back to the base. And that'll be some silicon supply for the world. For my little universe. See, this is the kind of thing I can get behind, is the permanent, you know, progression of bases kind of as you go. That to me is really fun. How did this one end up getting lead mixed on it? Or coal, I mean. Oh, it's another one of those belt routing issues. It's doing it there, too. So is a junction gonna be... Nope. 2 junctions? I think 2 junctions does it. Yeah, there we go. Because junctions don't allow stuff coming out the sides if it's coming from that direction. Okay, so we've got silicon automated. Bada bing, bada boom. Resources flowing in. Copper is getting onto our belt because, again, bridge thingies. I clearly am not used to that yet because it keeps happening. Okay, so let's look at the map here. You said Ruinous Shores is a fun map, so we'll go for it. Oh, we have to research mechanical pump. Maybe not. Can't do that one. Oh, wait. We have to do some other things before we can even go anywhere. What's the Lancer? Oh, it requires silicon, so that's how we unlocked it. Ooh, look at this. Steam generator, solar panel. Oh, I can't research that. And then illuminator, microprocessor. Those are all new. Mechanical pump. There it is. Metaglass, pumps and outputs liquids, does not require power. Conduit, moves liquids forwards. Okay. Liquid junction, sounds familiar. Liquid router, sounds familiar. Bridge conduit, still sounds familiar. Core foundation stores more resources than a shard. 9,000 items. Ooh. So I'm glad I made silicon because we're going to need a lot of that. And a ground factory produces ground units. Heck yeah. I'm glad we got silicon going because that's really cool. Now here's the problem with silicon. It takes 2 sand. So we should have done this differently because Does this work? I'm about to find out. That's 2.4. That's 3. Okay, that'll do it. Well, let's find out. This might be a simpler solution than what I did before. No. It still pushes out into the junction. Huh. Interesting. So, because junctions aren't one way, unfortunately. I wish you could make a junction one way. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do this in 2 squares. I think we need this. I keep trying to hit Control C, but it's not Control C. Oh wait, this is even worse. One of them's an output, right. So the output one has to go up an extra tile, so we're screwed. No! Can you go there? No, that's the router. Wait a second. There we go. It's this one. It needs to go somewhere. I guess we could do a router, or sorry, a junction. There. I think that works. So I guess we go this direction. And watch, these aren't fast enough. I should have done the calculation. These are not going to be fast enough for a full belt, are they? Silicon smelter, we need 0.66 seconds, which means you're going to need... You gotta do division. This is why it's annoying. So it's 0.66 seconds per item, which is 1 over 0.66. But 0.66 is 2/3, so it's 3 halves, 1.5 items a second. 4 of them should make 6 items a second. We should have a full belt if they're all running. Oh, the power. We forgot the power. Are we connected? I just want to make sure. No, we're still not. There we go. Okay, something... Well, I guess these... We only need 3 for a full belt, because 3 is 4.5 items a second. So, yeah. We did it. We did it, folks. Full belt of silicon. Now, lead is... short? Shouldn't... Do we not have a full belt of lead? I thought we did. Is there more lead over here somewhere? Looks like a no. Okay, that one can get a little bit more. Is there a way we can get more of this? I don't think so. Now this one we're losing out on 5 squares. Now are all squares created equal? At least with scrap it is. Is it the same here? So like 2 is worth 0.26, 1 is worth 0.3, 3 is worth 0.4, and then 0.53. Yeah, it seems like it's just the number of squares it's sitting on multiplied by whatever. So we could get more potentially like this. And then that... Because we can do a bridge. I never thought about this before. We can bridge out. Yoink. This one can't bridge out. Oh, it can bridge out there. Perfect. And then it just undid all my hard work. Let's see. I guess I need to do this. Think that's better? Is that better? So a quarter, a half, that's 3/4. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Yeah, we definitely have it now. Aha! Skills. Got the skills to pay the bills. The lead bills, that is. And so now we're short on power. That doesn't sound right. Wait, the networks are still separate. I swear I connected them. That's where they were disconnected. Now we should be good. There we go. Okay, so full belt of metaglass, full belt of silicon, full belt of sand, full belt of scrap. This is a good planet. This is a good planet. Now, we actually need more graphite, so this should be an overflow, not a... what are they called again? Overflow gate goes forwards first, so we want underflow gate, because that goes sideways first. So then if graphite backs up, we'll get some coal over here. Cool. Okay, and then we researched what we needed to for Ruinous Shores, so is it time? Is it time? Threat level medium. Ooh, that's scary. So, launching from the craters, resources, max everything, please. Oh, you only get to take what you have at the craters with you? It's kind of sad. So maybe we should wait a little bit. I feel like it would make sense for you to be able to take resources from your total pool for launching. But maybe not. I don't know. I guess it's a little... I could see arguments for both doing it and not doing it, but for a second, that's only 240 a minute, so we'd be waiting out here a while. Unless there's something else we wanted to do, like testing pumping water. Just to play with it while we're here. Hey, special beep. Yes, unfortunately, it is only from the sector you launch from, I just discovered, so... Alright, so let's just pump some water, why not? And I think I've actually noticed if you feed water to a drill, it drills faster. At least that is what I seem to understand here. Base drill speed is 0.6, but if you get water in it, it's 2.5 times as fast, which is pretty crazy. So that's a thing. And then let's go back to the tech tree for a second. So water. Huh. Microprocessor, illuminator emits light. That's going to be kind of nice. Steam generator. Solar panel. Let's just finish that. Ground factory. I'm very excited to see what that does. And a better foundation. Which one do I want first? I mean, we're just going to go for the ground factory. F6 toggles it. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I had that on earlier and I wanted to turn it off actually, but then I figured it would be useful sometimes. Something's going wrong here. Is that fully compressed? It looks like there's some gaps sometimes, but maybe there's not. The way the tiles work when a belt is fully compressed is different. In Factorio, it's all perfectly spaced, but here they're not quite evenly. Like this one right here, if I could zoom in, it's got like more tiles between it. And so that makes me think it's not fully compressed, but I think it is. Because this belt is fully compressed. And it's getting all eaten, so I think we're fine. Okay, well, I think I've run out of patience, so we're gonna wait another second until our copper catches back up. And then I think I'm gonna launch. Yep, there the copper's melting. Okay. Beep, I only have one belt of input resources, so I'm only ever gonna have one belt of output resources. I do have probably one more kiln than I need, though. Let's look at the speed. The speed of a kiln is... Yeah, they make 2 a second, so I really only needed 2. Maybe 2.1? I don't know. But 2 alone would do it most of the time. Okay, off we go. Unswept Islands. Capture ruinous shores. Research steam generator. That one we have to do a lot of things. So let us go to the ruinous shores. And resources max. There we go. See, this way, you know, people said I shouldn't bring sand, but now I have sand to manually load into things if I have to. So, anyway. Hey, thanks for the follow, Special Beep. And Kerplunk. Okay, we're going to pause. Resources. I didn't quite see it all, but we've got sand, coal, copper, lead. So far, all the normal suspects. We've got scrap. Yeah, I think it's all the usual resource. And a lot of water. Whole lot of water. Okay. Cool. And then over here, there's plenty of water. Yeah, I did realize when I was talking about it that I can't get sand out of it except in my inventory. So that's probably not a great way to do it. Does it show me where the enemies come from on here? No. Drat. So, let me explore real quick. Okay. So they can come from 2 places. Yep. Yep, they can. All right. Well, let me get some stuff queued up then, because we need to do some planning. Also, the game feels really dark. Is there like a gamma? It doesn't seem like there is. I don't love that. I don't like when games are too dark. I know there's the illuminator, but that's not fun for me. I don't want to have to use lights to have to see my base that I'm building or designing. I don't know. Okay, so drills for good old copper. that should be a full belt by itself. Wait, no, not quite. Okay, we'll start with that. And then click and drag doesn't work. I'm trying to click and drag. There's a bunch of coal over here, and a bunch of coal right there, and a bunch of sand everywhere, so that's good. But then the next thing I probably want to do is get lead for construction, potentially. There's some right here, it's just annoying to get to. Maybe I'll deconstruct all that, because I don't like the drill placement. Maybe I'll leave these two. But yeah, that one goes away. And then I need defenses, so that's where things get a little tricky. So where am I? I'm up here. So these dudes are gonna squiggle their way through for sure. These ones could take a variety of paths, and I'm gonna need a lot of time and a lot of copper to wall that all off. So I might just build two separate defenses for now, because I don't think we're gonna get away with walling it off yet. And they give you these setups that are like almost ready, but I just can't bring myself to think it's worth it. There's no copper out here though. We could melt down scrap. I don't know. I mean, honestly, maybe I just direct enemies to here. I can deal with expanding later. I don't know. We'll just build some walls. Don't come this way. Gosh, there's a lot of where's the best place to wall it off though? I guess here. Actually, this is the best place to wall. They still might try to come through here. I don't know if this will be enough, but we'll try it. And they probably actually will come up that way. No, they're going to come up here. Right. And then at that point, we'll be defending. From what I read online, Special Beep, that is actually not true. It could be wrong, but it was a post that like had looked into the game code and the pathfinding algorithm, and it actually just has to do with the shortest distance. And the more walls you have, it adds a distance amount. It was like 5 tiles per wall. So theoretically this would add 25 tiles to trying to get through here. So instead, they'll take a different path that's 20 tiles longer instead of this one. But if the other path would be 50 tiles longer, which it might be, then they won't take it. At least that was my understanding. I don't know if it's correct. Let's get this built. Yes, I did read that. I haven't read much. I literally know nothing about the game, but I was really curious about the pathfinding. Because pathfinding is a big deal in games. I feel like it's really tricky to try to plan your defenses if you don't even know how the pathfinding works. I'm not a fan of that, personally. Okay, let's get the lead going here. Okay. Forget if that works. I don't think it does. Alright. Come on. Snake your way around. You can cross over. Come down. Stay out of the way. Go there. So you're telling me I can just wall off with a million junctions? That feels so lame to me. But yeah, you're right. It was just the solid blocks that count. That's so ridiculous. Now, the other question then is, do 2x2 things count as being 2 tiles? Because then you can just do stuff like this to make it real easy to wall off spaces. This feels so cheesy. But hey, it's a tower defense game. The whole point is to cheese your enemies into taking whatever route you want them to. Okay, the enemies are coming. I need to figure out what I'm doing with that. So don't come this way. And then I want to have... I also have no idea if they're sending air units or ground units, which is kind of fun to not know. If I could get it up fast enough, I think arcs are going to be the way to go. And what do hails shoot again? Graphite, silicon, or pyrite. Dang it. Complicated things is what they shoot. Very complicated things. Yeah, I think because we have this coal right here, we can pretty quickly get a nice power supply coming, and then we can use the arcs. And for now, I'll just have to pray that that's good enough. And just in case, we need a few scatters. I'm going to assume that that outputs into that, but I don't know that for sure. And there's lead over here as well, so seems like a reasonable place. Do that. Heck, we can even have some air defense over there. And then there. Where is it? There you are. Good old router. Okay, well, let us unpause and see what happens. Because we have 4 seconds, so it's better build quickly. Okay, I don't need that many batteries. Oh, we need junctions. Oh, yep, there's air units. Beautiful. That's nice and annoying. Okay, yeah, you take care of it. You take care of it. That's why you exist. Okay, good, 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 good. This seems to be working. Now, where are the other enemies right now? Were they all air enemies? Seems they were all air enemies, so... But for now, we'll just get this going. Oh, press E to stop. Yes, thank you. I was like, how do I shoot? Because I'm building. Wow, those take forever to mine out. Okay. So let me actually finish these other air defenses, since we know there's going to be air units. Get our lead production up and running. No! How did I hit the wrong thing? Okay. Some more scrap over here. Alright. So for now, this is probably good enough. Where did you come from, you little turd? Guess my pathfinding trick didn't work. Just a little closer. Hello? No? Didn't work? Oh gosh. Is this one little dude gonna kill me? Where'd the power go? How do we not have power? What is happening here? This is bad. This is really bad. This is all kinds of bad. What in the name of all... I did junctions instead of routers, y'all. So many times. So many times. Wow, this game. This game. No, he didn't ruin it. I figured it out before he said it. However, Beep, that is the kind of thing you should let me figure out rather than tell me. Okay. Well, that was a close call. Also, pathfinding needs to be a little more inhibited in this direction. You're not coming this way, and that's final. No, Beep. I mean, you were just telling me exactly what I did wrong, which sometimes is helpful if I didn't notice it like an hour later, but I kind of don't want things pointed out in the heat of the moment. Yeah, I mean, it's far more fun if I die from that guy because of my mistake than the backseating Twitch chat kept me from losing. I think it's more fun to see what happens, you know? So can I not take advantage of these? What is going on here? Like, it doesn't seem like I can. Are those neutral? I guess. Oh, it does look like we get the resources back, though. Or at least some of the resources. Which is nice. Alright, now they're getting wrecked. That's what we expected. That's what we expected from before. Now, what I'm curious about is the slag launcher dudes. So that's... Is it a melter? Yeah. It needs power. And then it will produce slag. And then we can use... Which one of these used slag? Oh, I think I didn't buy it. It was one of these, right? No. Yeah, it was that one. The wave. There we go. And then did the wave shoot at air? Probably. Oh, it does. Well, there you go. That's fun. So that's pretty cool. Let's put one of those front and center and see how it works. All right. Wow, we're already on wave 7. Does not feel like there's been 7 waves. I guess they're so far away. All right. How's it gonna work? Pretty good. I don't think I have enough slag for it, but it's cool. Definitely cool. I'll just put some arcs in there too. Can never have too much firepower. All right. How power? Yeah, power's fine. What I need are the little repair bots. Waves of slag. Nice. Get wrecked. Okay. Bird, I don't know if they're OP or not, but what I do know is it means I don't have to construct logistics for them, which is really nice. I can just put power somewhere. It's more susceptible to air attacks, I presume, because if you lose one of the nodes that's really important, that could be bad, but so far they've seemed pretty powerful. I am going to mine some copper up here, though. That's why I'm doing this. And we're going to use these for normal duos. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, actually, is have this come from 2 different directions, so that way when one gets destroyed, we don't lose both. And then it's kind of a nice little flock. Oh, that was bad timing. It's okay. The arcs are OP. I'll have to take a look at that bird as to whether I want to add it or not. If it really is just quality of life in terms of like saving you keyboard clicks, saving you time clicking on stuff, kind of things. If it actually changes any of the, like if you could argue that it makes the game easier to play, for example, rather than just easier to manage. Kind of like in Factorio, like advanced fluid handling changes the game, right? Because you can set up different pipe logistics with it. Whereas things like Squeak Through just let you walk through spaces you wouldn't normally be able to walk through, which makes the game not easier, but slightly more convenient. What did he need again to shoot? Graphite. Graphite works. Silicon is a faster fire rate and homing, however. And then pyrite is less ammo multiplier, but it burns them. So silicon is the way to go, but annoying to deal with. So for now, we will just get some coal. Silicon, no, graphite press. And how fast is a graphite press? 1.5, so 3 halves, so it's 2/3 per second. This is probably fine. Yeah, special beep. I know that. I've been using it. That's the same in Factorio, so I'm pretty used to that kind of control. Okay, so we're gonna bring this over, and I'm gonna build some of these guys, because I'm excited to see how far they can shoot. Oops. And there we go again. Here we go dying again. Okay, I did something wrong. Yep, we sure did. There we go. Probably need a double. Okay, just so people don't yell on me later. Yell at me? On me? Yell at me. We'll do some big boys. Wow. It's a significant amount of airplanes. I think it's time to add in some more. Some more of these dudes. It's not blocking, is it? No, they can get through. Okay. Now these have ammo. I want to see what these things can do. How much damage do they do per shot? It's actually not that much. Water would make them fire a lot faster, though. Water's not very close, however. You should wait until I notices. That is the default answer. Unless it's been like 10 minutes and I'm never gonna see it. But even then, sometimes it's fine. You know, like in Factorio, if production lines are blocked, I'll figure it out eventually. It's part of the game, I think, at least. Now, these didn't work. Yeah, wait, no, that one's mine, but the drills aren't. So that's why they didn't get ammo. It's so annoying because they look exactly like your own buildings. I wish they looked way different, and then I'd be more likely to catch that, like, oh crap, that's a derelict mine, it's not gonna work. But that's just a complaint, not a big deal. Okay, so sand and coal make silicon. So I can make a bunch of silicon up there. Well, my defenses seem fine, so I don't know. Unless you're considering it that, I don't know, is that what you're talking about? I don't really care about that. Go ahead and tell me, because I don't see anything wrong here. That's glaring. Yeah, which, ironically, Bird, that actually makes me care less about backseating, because it gives me less of an advantage. I think in games like this, where I could actually lose due to my mistakes, I actually want backseating less, because then it's more authentic. But, like I said, it's more about the authenticity of the experience. If it's been 10 minutes and I'm just not going to see something, that's when I think Twitch chat can be very helpful. Helpful. I also can't talk, but that's a different issue. Alright. I think we've got a full belt coming here. And sand. Oh no! Crap. Sand is right next to it. It's kind of annoying. So you have to put it on only coal? I don't like that. Yes, I know I could sort it, but that's a nightmare and a half waiting to happen. So I guess you could sort it and incinerate. I forgot I had the incinerator now. But at least for now, we'll keep it simple on ourselves, because I don't think I need more. Look closely at the conveyors feeding the duos. Okay, this is working. That's a router, as it should be. And those are routers. I think it's going the right direction. Is this one wrong? There's a sand on it. Oh, yep. Same issue. It's kind of funny. Just caught that issue over there. Very annoying issue, I will say. That should take care of it, and just in case that's not a full belt, we'll add in some more. And it's gonna be an annoying issue to fix, isn't it? So maybe I should make an incinerator. Okay. Now, the routers all have sand in them, so that's a thing. Oh my goodness. This is the worst. I just kind of have to manually grab the sand from various router. You know, it's going to be easier to just do that, and that, and that, and that. And this. Connect that, and then router. Okay. Oh, I missed these things. That's the whole point. Okay, we don't need to incinerate anymore. I think we took care of the issue. It's probably still in some routers, though. Ooh, still some sand in there. Ooh, it's a nice little wave of enemies. I should probably end the YouTube episode. We're at an hour and 20 minutes, y'all. Okay, that is pretty cool. And they do some splash damage, too. Well, I'm pretty happy with this defense. The problem is, I only have a quarter of the map. So, I really, at some point, need to expand. But because of the way this works, I can just defend here, defeat all the waves, and then go expand. So I don't really have to... I don't really have to do anything different. Now that I think about it. Might as well fill these in. Get some extra protection. Actually... that didn't work. We'll do the thing where we build over the middle and they have to go out to the sides first. Bloop. Don't hurt me. Okay. This is a pretty good defense, I think. Maybe I want to put something there later. I don't know. No, I'll just fill it in. Fill this in a bit. But yeah, I don't think anybody's getting through this. I think I can fit one. No, I can't put that there. Let's see. I want more of these because they have a lot of range. I want to maximize range here. I also want to bring graphite over to this side. I don't think those should be next to each other. That is a problem. Okay. There we go. And then a little router, so it goes this way too. And then we can get all sorts of hails over here. Oh, you know what I need to do is send some graphite back to my, what's it called? The core? I think it's called the core. Oh, and that has sand on it as well. So annoying. Which one was the culprit? No, you were all fine, actually. Is it you? It's probably one of these. Okay, so that's fine. Just grab the sand off of you. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Router. Not junction, by the way. In case you didn't know. I just saw another sand. Where did it come from? Go away. Might have been underneath the junction or something. Okay, so there's some graphite. That way we don't run out of building resources. Ooh. Some damage has been done. Because these menders can't get that far. Do they have a... Yeah, the booster, silicon. 2.5 blocks, 2x speed. So I assume that's more range, actually. 2.5 blocks more range. Okay, we actually didn't need that coal over there, so we'll go this way with it. Bam. Just keep it going. Never can have enough walls. We've got full copper, so why not? Okay, I need to deconstruct it fully and then reconstruct it fully. There we go. Okay, well, we're getting there. At this point, I know the episode's already an hour and a half, but I think we have the defenses to just finish out the mission, and then we'll call it at that point. We'll research the Lancer, and I will research the Illuminator. Oops. And... I don't know if it really matters. These are all cool. Get the steam generator. But yeah, the Lancer is power usage. The range is 20 blocks. Yes, please. And it costs silicon. I need to make some silicon. I'm completely out. Oh, yes. Heck yes. Oh, this is amazing. Get wrecked. Get wreckerinoed. As long... I don't totally understand what you were talking about. Bird. With the symbol in the top left corner as a resource. It won't give you... It won't give the one you don't want. What does that mean exactly? On the drills. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay. So here, that one says coal. So that means it won't ever give sand? But that was happening before, so that's why I'm confused. Isn't that how sand was getting on my drills? Or was I just accidentally building entire drills on sand? Maybe that's what was happening. And I was just like clicking and dragging, and we ended up with a full drill on sand. I see. I thought I had to avoid... Because in Minecraft, in Factorio, you have to do that. Where if it's on 2 different patches, it'll mine both things, so... Also, I think I'm in love with these lancers. Can I build another one? Or do we not have enough silicon? We have enough. Okay, good. Guardian approaching in 5 waves? Who gives a crap? We're gonna wreck his face. Silicon is sand and coal, I believe. So yeah, let's grab this. Here, wait. I'm smart. Just do this. Surely that's a full belt. It didn't seem like it's the majority. It's like, here it's 3 sand and 1 copper, and it still gives copper. I think because of the way sand works, it probably always gives priority to anything other than sand. With other resources, it may just be majority. Now, was there a ratio thing here? What was the... what do I click on? I don't actually know. It's the... Oh my gosh, these buttons. Someday I'll get them. They all look the same. It's hard to keep them apart. Silicon. It's 1 and 2 sand. Okay. So I do need a second belt of sand to have a full belt of silicon. Okay. I think that's full belt. How are we doing defense-wise? These things are great. I just want infinity lancers. Who needs anything else? Okay, now we want a full belt of silicon. They do 0.66. So what did we say? The production time is 2/3, so the amount per second is 3/2. So we need 3 of them for a full belt. It's probably easiest, though, to do 2 sets of 2 because of the coal and sand being the way they are. Wait, no, that needs to be 1 over. Okay, so the coal... No, I had it right. I don't know why I did it that way. Okay, and then we get the router... No, junction here and here. And there and there. Get out of here. Did I do that right? Let's find out. Nope. Oh, it's actually just that that's corrupting it. Interesting. At least I think that's the case. So if I were to do this, it should work okay. That one's still getting coal, isn't it? Oh, because it's the same issue. Okay, so we do need a space between these, otherwise we'll have that same issue every time. So we still have to do that. Maybe there's a way to use filters or sorter. I guess I could just use sorters. Right? It passes forward, otherwise it's going to the left and right. So if I had... Actually, no, I don't know if that's going to work. Well, this is the best idea I have for now, so we're sticking with it. We're sticking with it. And then we're going to copy all of this here. That's my second sand belt. We don't need a second coal belt. And we just need power. Yay! Go Krydax! You did it! Alright. Whee! This comes back up. I guess this one can go over to the right. I don't think I'm ever going to need that much copper. I still feel like this is probably one tile bigger than it needs to be. I mean, didn't I do it with 3 before? Or did I not? On the other map? I thought I did it with 3. Maybe I didn't. Because this is 4 tiles here. The problem is this router's spitting it to the right when this belt is here. Oh, no. We did do it in 3. Nope, I forgot. Yep, I remember. We do junctions here, routers here, and then it works. There we go. There we go. Yeah, well, hopefully that delays the YouTube comments from being horrible. So, in that case, can we do it without the belts at all? I'll check on that in a minute. I wanna see the Guardian die. Come here, guys. I bet I can defeat you all with nothing. Just my little pea shooter. Just getting wrecked. Alright, how's the Guardian? Pretty tough. Oh, that wasn't him. Okay, I was like, his health isn't going down at all, even though everything is attacking him. Oh, the Guardian's down there somewhere. Ooh, that's a big plasma ball. There it goes. Oh gosh. Yeah, you just got wrecked. As is usual with my defenses. I'm sure the game will get harder. We're still in the early levels here. Okay, so what I was looking at first is that this coal belt is not saturated quite enough, so let's just make sure that's done. And then sand. Just to make sure, we'll throw a couple more on here. Okay, so would this work if I just didn't even have those? No, that's when it doesn't work, because the problem is this will spit out its items onto the thing. And I don't think there's a way to tell a router to not accept items from the left. Unless there's something I don't know about. Oh, look at that. You can mouse over a conveyor and it tells you how many items per second are going across it. That's nifty. So we can see our silicon is indeed 4 per second. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna ditch this mess. And then copy that to there. Now, what's interesting about this is we actually... Is this gonna work right? Not really. We actually need another space. I'm gonna go over here. Are we out of power? No. I guess it's just the light turning on and off. Yeah, okay, I think that's right, so we're gonna make this look a little nicer. There we go. That's pretty clean. For a first-time Mindustry player. I feel like that's pretty good. Oh, I did need that belt. There we go. I like it. It's a little bit overkill. We didn't need 4 silicon smelters, but it's fine. Totally fine. Alright, sector captured, and we're going to call it a YouTube episode there, so for those of you watching, thank you for joining me to game it out every day. I will have a few more episodes of Mindustry on Let's Game It Out, probably one more stream's worth, and then if I'm still really enjoying streaming it, I will turn it into its own series. And if I just kind of want to play it on my own, then I won't turn it into an extra series. So I'll let you know what I'm thinking in the next video. So, as always, thanks for watching, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.